further now. I put some fencing on that in front of those houses. They're what you call industrial fencing, and literally I cut them in half lengthways and then just painted them, so it looks alright on there now. Stop them falling over the edge, won't it? And I get some people walking up and down there next. I put some more trees in, of course. I've got some more lights come. I'll just show you down here I've a few more things come now to put this in. I've raised the ground up there. It's all to be grassed, etc. And the church in there now. Didn't notice all this, I just put them on one side, but I think that'll look alright. And then we're working on the idea of doing a road bridge across there somehow. It's going to have to come down and then down into that area, but it's just an idea I'm working on from Amazon. And these are different ones, but they're plastic again, but they're in different sizes there, and of course they're the different types of trees, different colours. And then I got another lot as well. I went mad. I think this were £5 for a bag full. These, I slipped up with these. It says plastic, but the green bit might be plastic, but these are the wire bottoms. I'm not keen on that. But anyway, I can use it as hedgerow or what have you. So if you're buying them from Amazon, just make sure it says they're all plastic and you get the right ones. Got some lights come now, street lights. I have some from the last lot, but I might as well start new, put some new ones on. You get 6 for about, I think about £7 or £8. Well-known company that a lot of us use. Yeah, you got it there, layouts for you. I've got 2 different lots, the street lights. Some more Belisha beacons. I always like to have my Belisha beacons flashing, and a couple of more yard lights there. So I say, by the time I've done all this, I should have some of these working. Some more ducks and swans, Langley models. They have to be painted yet, of course. But, paint them and then get them on me. Let's put them on the lake at the other side. Maybe the odd one or two on this one. This lake I've only done with it's just varnish, paint varnish. I think it'll do. That water job, it's too expensive to be on a big area like that. Oh, now somebody was asking about different lights. Well, these are them LED lights. You can get them. You can get yellow. These are yellow, white, warm white rather. You get warm white, you get red, you can get blue, you can get. I think you get most colours. Different. You get them on eBay or whatever. But a number of firms that sell them. I bought these ready made up, but you can buy a full roll for £3 or £4 and just cut them every so often. It's usually on every third one you can cut through and then just solder up with your wires. Right, I'll leave it at that now. I'm quite pleased how that's come out. It looks quite good, doesn't it? I'll put some lights in those 2 houses there now. Yeah, a lot of painting to do yet, etc. But we're getting there. Put the grass on that area around the cottages now. Might just want a bit more before it all dries. But that's a little an idea for you. You can buy these bags of leaves and flowers or whatever you like to call them. I've got the red and the white there, as you can see. And then just put a bit of PVA on the side of your buildings, your cottages, and then you can just spread some of them on. And when it dries up, it's all damp as all that now, but that dries up, should look a lot better. It just covers, and especially these are mine, they're old buildings. I've had them, I should think I've had these about 8 or 9 years now. They're starting to fade a bit. But I always put a bit of grass on the roof and scatter, and it makes it look like, well, tree foliage, which you get damp green on roofs, don't you? Where you've got trees. But yeah, it looks a lot better that now. Just added a few of those trees. So it makes it look even better now, doesn't it, that? Coming very useful, those trees. Filling the spots that you can't put hotels there, can you? People keep asking me, how do you put lights into your houses, etc. Well, what I do is I use these LEDs. There's 6 warm red ones on this one, which it came off a big roll, and I just sold my wires on. And if you want to, with these, when you buy a longer roll, you can split these into 3, where you've got a joint there. You cut through that and you can have 2 3s then. And here's one with a 3, but this one is one I bought as a bought up one. It's a white light, is that? But you can see that's covered over like where the joint is there, but they're cheap enough. You buy a pack of about 4 or 5 of these for, I don't know, £3 or £4, and a roll of this you can get a big roll for £5. But it's up to you whether you just buy them individually or just buy a roll and make your own up. But that's all I do is I'm going to stick this inside this cottage here. I've drilled a hole in through the board there, in the baseboard. I'll glue this on here, into here, bring my wires through, thread them up onto a 12-volt system I've got here, and we'll have lights, same as we've got in these other ones. I'll put that in, and I'll just glue them in with ordinary glue and stick them on. But we'll pick that up and I'll show you it working. I'm not 100% happy with that bridge, but well, it don't look too bad. I'm just short of room. I just have to pretend you can turn around and go down outside, but the same with coming on and off. I need twice as much room really to put a decent bridge in. But anyway, it just breaks that spot, I think. I've still got that end to do down there. But yeah, I've all my lights to fit, street lights, etc. I'll do this anyway, and I'll just have a little running session, and then I'll leave it till next week. There we go now. See, I've got a light on in the church and in that cottage there. Brings them to life, doesn't it, when you put lights on. Right, we'll see if I can run a couple of trains, and I say we'll leave it then till next week. If you get a bit too much of a glow coming through your building and there's a bit there, you're better off actually just painting your building inside. Paint the inside black, and it stops it coming through the skin, shall we say. I think that actually is reflection on that one, but I know some have had it where it's really glowing through the roof, you know. I think I'm quite happy with all that now. So there's a lot to go in yet, but plenty of time, won't we? I think my next job up here actually is to clear up. There's stuff everywhere. Get it all cleared up and then we'll know where we're working, won't we? And I want a lot more droppers putting on this track now.